Hey everybody, Strangers103 here. Today I would like to make a little different video. It's about the upcoming 0.78 patch notes for the Arsenal, how to obtain Stalingrad, Flint Black, along with other special things that Wargaming says we're going to be getting available through the exchange of coal and steel for signals, camouflage, ships, containers, and special upgrades. Now, first of all, I think this is a pretty good idea. Flint and Black being in there, I think, is a good idea as well. Same for Stalingrad. I don't actually believe in exclusive content as this otherwise would have been. I do believe that chips that are either different or better to their normal tech tree counterparts, the Black kind of, well, I joke about it being a tier 11 destroyer. You take the Roman numerals I and X and add them together, that being the joke, but the overall deal is making them more available to other people, even if it is a much longer grind or a RNG-based grind, as you have to get the stuff from normal containers. Let's have a look here to see what it says. Gold can be earned through different combat missions and found in daily containers. Gold will drop from daily containers with a specific chance and will replace the contents of one of the 3 slots. Or the try your luck, you get, 700 from them. Otherwise, it'd be 300, just like you get your normal stuff. I'm not really sure about this. I'd rather like to see a resource container be added so that with a higher chance of it, because if I want signals, I bloody want signals. So I'm not really sure about that. Super containers contain 15k coal, so again RNG based there. But coal isn't really the critical resource. Steel is the one for getting. Steel is the one you get for the ships, so that's really what matters, I suppose. So, combat missions and clan battles. In future, you'll be able to earn it in other battle types. I guess it's fine. In addition, 1.5k can be obtained from super containers, so there you go. If you get lucky enough over a long enough period of time, you will be able to obtain the ships that you would like to get. And of course, 1 to turn ratio, so 1 still gives you turn coal. You can't exchange it the other way around, which I think is a good decision overall. So for those that do participate in the so-called competitive modes, clan battles is definitely competitive, but ranked absolutely is not. But if you do participate in these kind of modes to obtain your steel, you can swap it for coal if you would like to use coal to obtain some kind of resources. So here we go, the arsenal has several item categories, exteriors being camos, some of these old camos, but here we go, this one might be worth purchasing, and you can see that Wargaming seems to be like censoring out, but you can still see that it's like 2.2. 4K or something, I suppose. But the prices make sense because these are kind of better in terms of their reward. So it makes sense, and I just don't understand why. Oh, never mind. It says here the following types will be available in 20-piece sets: Ocean Soul, Revolution, Frosty First Tree, Back to School, School Bus Camo, Team Water, Clash of the Elements, and Team Fire. Price will vary between. Oh, never mind. 5.2 and 16k. So I guess that's why they're hiding it, because it seems like the prices they were on, correctly written. But then again, this is a way to obtain for in-game currency what otherwise would have been premium currency, and I definitely think that it's a step in a good way. Same goes to signals. Base common economic signals in 20-piece sets with prices ranging from 800 to 12.8 thousand. I guess it's based off the in-game sell prices. You can check out that to see what's going to be the prices to obtain them. But combat signals is definitely very useful for those that are running out of detonation signals. This could be one way to obtain yourself more detonation signals. And then of course there's the ships. You can see the prices here. Occhiabli Scary Revolutia for 53k, Eagle for 49k. I suppose it's a lower tier ship, but hey, you could get this thing for free, so I guess U-Buddy for 25k. I mean, it's been in the store, so I don't really mind that. I don't think it's a bad thing to do so. And more U-Buddies could reduce seal clubbing in tier 4 and 5 with aircraft carriers. Same for more Texases, although the Texas does face tier 7, so you're not really gonna have a good day facing those. Sushi for 176, Salem for 240 even. Cameltown for almost 20k. Steel will, but that's coal though, so it's more available. But these are ships that otherwise have been available. Well, Salem we wouldn't know yet, but Steel will get you Flint and Black, and these are the ranked season ships. We'll see the I guess you can say ranked rank 1s to exchange rates later on. Tier 10 cruising Stalingrad will join these ships with 28,000 steel. Now, there's a little important notice there further on. We'll get to that shortly. If you purchase a ship that you already have in your port, its price in credits will be transferred to your account, so no gold farming off that or doubloons. and each ship will come with a 3-point captain and a port slot. Otherwise, containers, Dunkirk, Bismarck, and Vive la France, you can get the collector items and a couple of special signals of them. I think it's 5 special signals from them, like Ouroboros, the dragon flags, and stuff like that. So, yep, there you go. Go help you complete the corresponding collections and replenish your stock of special signals and camouflages. They're available in 5p sets for a pretty significant price for the French ones. I'm not sure if it's said if it's steel, but I would suppose this is coal, judging by these extremely high prices. Upgrades, you see the radar upgrades here, the hydro upgrades, things that, the smoke upgrades, the really useful upgrades, I mean, they're all here, so get them for the prices. And each unit costs you 17,000 coal. This is definitely a move in the right way, especially for the players that have been incredibly unlucky or haven't bothered doing their ranks and don't have enough surveillance radar modification, or for those that want to purchase back, say, a tier 9 ship from the tier 10, if you enjoyed, for example, your Des Moines, and you enjoyed your, well, previously it would have been Baltimore, but now it is the Buffalo. If you enjoyed that, you can go back and buy yourself one of those upgrades, and I think it's just a great decision to do. So definitely a step in the right direction to make these things less RNG dependent and more available to everyone at their own pace. Coupons, these things, discounts on items. Certain merits will have to accumulate steals and coal from scratch because we talked about some bonuses for the dedicated in the Arsenal's launch. First of all, there's the update with the Arsenal releases. Players will receive a nice bonus for the oil they have in stock, 5 coal for 1 oil. Feels bad I left Omni and reset all my oil collections. Ah well. After the release of 7.6, oil is used only to build naval-based objects and gain access to constructions. But here's the important thing, and the thing that really matters for your steel. Players will receive bonus steel for a certain number of first ranks they've achieved. First one, 2.5. Second one, 5. And of course, this is the point where you previously would have gotten access to the flint. So there's, if you have this, you would have a flint. So therefore, you get no steel bonus. And then you have the fourth one, i.e. 5k, and there's no previous for the here. So fifth one, this is where you would have gotten the black. So in this case, you get nothing. You would just have had the black. And then for the sixth one, you get 2.5k, and you don't get anything for the previous 5 stages because, again, you would have received the black. So this is just bonus on top of that. And then you get 5 and 7.5, so 2.5k for each season. So if you've done every single first rank, you'd have 7,500 steel. Plus, of course, your flint black and the special camouflages available for your special ships. So yeah, you can see more different coupons providing a 25% discount in the ships category. But we'll see what the coupons you actually end up with. Perhaps for some distinguished service or lots of battles or whatever. But here's the one for the clan battles, and of course for Stalingrad, you'll receive 6k steel for each of the 2 Stalingrad flags. So for the first 2 seasons, you'll get a 12k combination, which is, I think, enough to buy you a flint if you really, really want that and you don't want to do the ranks. And for the 3rd clan season players who scored 30 victories in the Typhoon League will be able to receive 10k to bring you up to a total of 22,000 steel, which allows you to accumulate the necessary amount of resources to get the tier 10 cruiser Stalingrad in 7.8. Thus, players who earn 3 Stalingrads will be able to exchange 21,000 steel for tier 10 cruiser because, you might think it used to say 28, but because you'll get a 25% discount in the ships category will be available because you're expected to use your 25% discount here to get the Stalingrad. A bit of a confusing way of doing it, I suppose, but just to reiterate it, exchange 21,000 steel for tier 10 cruiser Stalingrad because of this coupon that you're supposed to get. So you'll be using this to remember to use this to obtain your Stalingrad. Otherwise, you're paying the full. Scroll up here and find it. Where was it? Otherwise, you'll be paying the full 28,000 price for the Stalingrad. So yes, don't forget to mess that up. And then you go, if you do use that coupon to obtain the Stalingrad, another coupon for 25% discount in the ships category will be credited to your account. So basically, they want you to use that one for the Stalingrad, and then you can use another one for whatever else you may wish to obtain. So pay attention, if you fought in 3 clan battle sessions, in order to earn Stalingrad, don't spend your coupon and steal on other ships, otherwise you'll need to accumulate the necessary amount of steel to purchase this cruiser without the discount. So that is a really awkward way of doing it, so just remember this. 22k for your 3 victories with a 2-con will give you cruiser Stalingrad, so don't forget to not mess that up. It's awkward from Wargaming, but I suppose. Also want to reward the players who achieve the first rank and the Typhoon League on a regular basis. You'll get the special token for each first rank you have. Having gathered 7 of these tokens, you'll be able to exchange them for the unique camouflage for Flint and Black. Exactly the same as 7 first ranks for the current camouflage in the current rank 1 systems. And another type of token will be available 30 battles in the Typhoon League. The 3 tokens of this, you can exchange them for a special festive camouflage for cruisers Stalingrad. And I do actually hope that you do use the system in the future. I do think that this overall thing is a very good move for Wargaming and for World of Warships overall. It reduces the amount of RNG in terms of super containers and whatnot. Because super containers have always been this, deal that's incredibly annoying. I know people that have never gotten a single radar upgrade off of a super container or never really gotten super containers. On top of that, it rewards people for playing the game, especially playing their so-called higher rank modes in terms of ranked and death clan battles and whatnot. And perhaps we'll even see steel and coal being rewards for tournaments and maybe even stuff like that. Or you can obtain them from participating in community contributor events. I definitely think this is a good system that enables Wargaming to do a lot of fun stuff with their economy and allows them to balance things around the economy in this sense a little bit less harshly and more directly, in giving you an ability to get stuff you want as long as you're able to put the grind in. And I think that's fair for Wargaming and also much more fair for the players than the current super container system. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care, and I will catch you guys in the next one.